watched the dark draw outlines on my hands. Waited for a color I could trust again. Streetlights fade to whisper, windows hum and bang. I count the losses softly like names of old friends. Coffee in a chip cup tremble to my lips. I breathe in the silence, feel something start to lift. Maybe the sky was never gone, it just hid behind the blinds. Maybe hope is just a rhythm you relearn in time. When the night finally ends, I'll be standing where it breaks, with a pocket full of prayers and a heart that still aches. But the light on my face says I'm not finished yet. I'm still here, I'm still here. I'm not done with the breath I've got left. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. News on the table, bills in a stack. I circle every worry, then I set the pen back. Your note on the fridge says eat and rest. Small words like a blanket over my chest. Maybe the road remembers feet that learn to walk again. Maybe love is the echo that keeps calling me, yeah. When the night finally ends, oh, yeah, yeah. I kept the lamp on low all night, hoping don't read the room right. Now the blinds are blooming gold and I feel braver than I'm told. When the night finally ends, I'll be standing where it breaks, with a pocket full of prayers and a heart that's still aches. But the light on my face says I'm not finished yet. I'm still here, I'm still here. I'm not done with the breath I've got left. When the night finally ends, I'll be standing where it breaks. I'm still here, I'm still here. I'm not done with the breath I've left. First light on the floor pours, I open the door.
Sunlight in the sink, steam on the glass, quiet in the kitchen while the buses pass. 2 apples in a bowl, shoes by the mat. It's ordinary magic, who knew it felt like that? Every small mercy, every gentle clue teaches me to notice what is carrying me through. The smallest hallelujahs whispered under breath, a soft and steady chorus pulling me from the edge. They don't change the weather, but they change how I stand. The smallest hallelujahs lighting up my hand. Your laugh from down the hall, a letter on the stair, a neighbor waves hello like a little answered prayer. The kettle's silver song, a oxygen I didn't know I'd need. Every small mercy, every mending thread turns a torn up place into somewhere I can rest. The smallest hallelujahs lighten up my hands. The smallest hallelujahs lighten up my hands. Build for the bread and for the butter, for the names I get to say, for the road that brought me here, for another ordinary day, for the ache that taught me listening, for the hands that lift me up. Hallelujah, hallelujah, it is more than enough. The smallest hallelujahs lighting up my hands. The smallest hallelujahs lighting up my hands. Hallelujah, smallest hallelujah. Lighting up my, lighting up my hallelujah. Smallest hallelujah. Lighting up my, lighting up my, lighting up my.
Vending machine coffee, cold plastic chairs, numbers on a screen, elude volunteers' prayer.
I count the tiles, you count your breath. We hold each other's silence like a promise we won't forget.
You trace a line on my palm like a map out of fear.
Say, tell me what you need. I say, just stay here.
The clock is a drummer with a too loud hand, but your shoulder is a shoreline where I still can stand. If waiting is a river we're forced to cross tonight, we'll wait it hand in hand till we find the other side. I'll hold you while we wait. We'll breathe through every page till the door swings open and the night loosens its cage. If faith is just a steadying, we'll learn how not to shake. I'll hold you while we wait. I'll hold you while we wait.
The nurse is almost there. The TV murmurs late.
A blanket over her knees, a name they'll mispronounce again.
You kiss my hairline soft. The world reduces small
To the heartbeat in our hands and the hope that fills the hall. If waiting is a river we're walking through tonight, we'll wait it step by step till we meet the morning light. I'll hold you while we wait. We'll breathe through every page till the door swings open and the night loosens its cage. If faith is just a steadying, we'll learn how not to shake. I'll hold you while we wait. I'll hold you while we wait. We count to 10.
again. Your eyes say we will mend. I'll hold you while we wait. We'll breathe through every page, till the door swings open and the night loosens its cage. If faith is just a steadying, we'll learn how not to shake. I'll hold you while we wait. I'm here, I'll hold you while we wait. Still here, still holding, won't let go, won't break.
Still here, still holding. Box my desk by noon, folded up my name, carried out a future that wouldn't fit the frame. Called you from the sidewalk, tried to keep it light, said maybe losing this could help us find our life. You said, come home, there's soup on the stove. Come home, love's still on the payroll. Paper cranes and pay stubs, both can tear and bend. One tells where we've been, one says how we meant. If the numbers don't add up, we'll count something that will. Paper cranes and pay stubs. Grace covers the bill. Sold a few old jackets, kept the wedding ring to my father's guitar till the wood began to sing. We made a list of corners where the sunlight still lands, put faith on layaway and paid in folded hands. You said we are not our titles, we are love's surviving Bible. Paper cranes and pay stubs, both can tear and bend. One tells where we've been, one says how we meant. If the numbers don't add up, we'll count something that will. Paper cranes and pay stubs. Grace covers the bill. Yeah, we'll coupon our courage, thrift store our pride, drive the long way home just to talk and ride. If the month feels longer than the money we got, we'll invest in each other, highest paying star. Paper cranes and pay stubs, we'll count something that will. Paper cranes and pay stubs. Paper cranes and pay stubs. Grace covers the bill. Grace covers the bill. Rain found us walking with no cover in sight. Then a stranger said, here, take mine for the night.
We shared the handle, splash, stepped the block.
Laugh like coins in a mason jar, with each puddle shock. Isn't it wild how a small kind thing can turn a storm into something we sing? Borrowed umbrella, borrowed time, borrow courage till we make it mine. Pass it along when the clouds roll in. A little dry hope for a soaking friend. Borrowed umbrella, borrowed time. Borrowed courage till we make it mine. Pass it along when the clouds roll in. A little dry hope for a soaking friend. We left it at the coffee shop with a note on the strap.
Use me, then leave me for the next rainy map.
Kindness is a circle like the drops in the street. Ooh, touching down and rising, every end a beat. Isn't it wild how a small kind thing can turn a storm into something we sing? Borrowed umbrella, borrowed time. Borrowed courage till we make it mine. Pass it along when the clouds roll in. A little dry hope for a soaking friend. I'll cover you
too.
when skies bruise blue.
We'll make it through,
hand in hand under something we share.
We are the weather when we choose to care.
Borrowed umbrella, borrowed time. Borrowed courage till we make it mine. Pass it along when the clouds roll in. A little dry hope for a soaking friend. For a friend, for a friend. Borrowed umbrella, borrowed time. Borrowed courage till we make it mine.
Make it mine. Kept our last address inside my phone, even when the streetlights led me to live alone. Your name stayed pinned like a star I hid, a map I wouldn't follow, a prayer I never did. But letters without stamps still find their way. When the heart starts walking what it couldn't say. You are the address I never changed, even when I move through cities of pain. I circle back with a suitcase of grace, hope on my shoulder, your door on my face, opening slow, soft as my name. We talked like careful drivers in the rain, turned signals blinking every time we named a blame. Then quiet did the healing long words can't do. You pour the kettle, I pour the truth. If home is where the brave unlearn their shame, let's brave it, love. Let's sign our names. You are the address I never change, even when I move through cities of pain. Take the boxes from the porch light, stack them by the stairs. I'll unpack the years with you if you'll leave them there. Room by room we'll repaint what the past rearranged. You were the address I never changed. You are the address I never changed. I'm turning the key with a trembling hand. If home is forgiveness spelled out in your gaze, write it again on my name. Key on the hook,
I stack my grudges high like books I never read, heavy on the shelves, louder in my head. But sunlight through the window found a page to turn. Said read the part where mercy learned. It's not forgetting, it's freeing both our feet from a fight that kept us dancing with the beat offbeat. Open window, open hands, let the old hurt leave like dust in a fan. Breathe it out, breathe it back. What I give, I get. Grace answers grace like that. Ooh, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said your name out loud without the weight it had. Heard it like a neighbor, just not a judge or a dad. Maybe I'm the one I'm finally pardoning for staying locked inside the story I was guarding in. Ooh, it's not approval, it's setting down the stone and finding in the empty palm a path back home. Open window, open hands, let the old hurt leave like dust in a fan. Breathe it out, breathe it out, breathe it back, breathe it back. Grace answers grace like that. I let it go, I let it go, I let it go, so something new can grow. The second I release it, my ribs learn how to expand. Open window, open hands. Open window, open hands. I'm letting go. Breathe it out, breathe it back. I'm coming home. What I give, I get. Grace answers grace like that. Ooh, oh. Curtains lift, I smile again. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Stitches in the denim where the knee tore wide. You patched me with a story, pulled the thread with pride. Now every little scar is a constellation mark, a map that got us safely through the dark. Hold me like a needle holds a line. Where will we survive like something fine? Stitches and stars woven into who we are, hemispheres of broken hearts, learning how to chart. Every tear turned tapestry, every bruise apart. We're singing by the light of stitches and stars.
Neighbors at the table, laughter in a bowl. We pass the bread of kindness till we feel it in our souls.
A choir made of doorbells, a choir made of names. We harmonize our healing in a simple human way. Hold me like a needle holds a line. Where will we survive like something fine? Stitches and stars woven into who we are, hemispheres of broken hearts, learning how to chart. Every tear turns tapestry, Let's walk home under a quilted sky.
Hey, we were the ones who thought the sun forgot our names. Now we are morning people learning how to wait. Put your shoulder next to mine, hear the rhythm rise. Every step together writes the day across the sky. If someone stumbles, someone stands. If someone's empty, we pour hands. We'll carry the light, even when it's small. A spark in the pocket is enough for us all. We'll carry the light, pass it left to right, till the dark gets tired of fighting the night. We'll carry the night. Write your hope on paper planes, throw them from the stairs. Watch them loop like second chances through the living air. Tie a ribbon to your down, let the wind decide. If it comes back, we'll be ready. If it doesn't, we'll be fine. If someone's silent, someone sings. If someone's winter, someone brings spring. We'll carry the light, even when it's small. Clap once for the breath you've got, twice for a friend, and love 3 times for the strength to begin again. We'll carry the light, even when it's small. A spark in the pocket is enough for us all. Carry the light, pass it left to right, till the dark gets tired of fighting the night. Tired of the night. We'll carry the light, we'll carry the light. Hold it high, keep it kind tonight. Yeah. Thank you for the morning that taught me how to rise, for yesterday's goodbyes that softened into eyes, for everything that broke and showed me something true, for every door that closed and opened into you. Gratitude is water to a soul run dry. It turns the dust to gardens, it turns the how to try.
Thank you for tomorrow, waiting down the street, waving like a friend I haven't had the chance to meet. If sorrow is a winter, then hope is how we sow. Thank you for tomorrow. I'm ready now to grow.
Thank you for the voices that kept me through the night, the strangers' gentle mercies, the love that I chose to fight for second chance beginnings in a well-worn pair of shoes, for learning that the losses made a wider room for you. Gratitude is steady as a heart beats drum. I count it in the quiet. I am here, I am love.
Thank you for tomorrow, waiting down the street. If sorrow is a winter, then hope is how we sow. Thank you for tomorrow. I'm ready now to grow.
Thank you for breath, for bread, for hands, for names, for the day we'll share and the joy that remains.
Thank you for tomorrow, waiting down the street. If sorrow is a winter, then hope is how we sow. Thank you for tomorrow. I'm ready now to grow. Lights out, hearts bright.